Hello YouTube, this is Mondo, and I've got a brand new build for you today. This is a solo base that I've created on the Builder Sanctuary building server, and it's pretty cool. It's essentially a 1x1, and I've figured out how to God bunker it. So if you don't know, a God bunker essentially uses a piece of wall stability inside of the bunker to essentially hold up the roof. And Game Lights featured on his channel, YouTube channel, how to God bunker 2x1, so a standard 2 square 1 triangle, and then also a hex core. And I was playing around with the mechanics in the build server, and I kind of figured out how to do that with a 1x1. So I'll give you a tour, and essentially you've got your ramp to your front door. This right here is just a turret pod. You don't have to use this. You could just do a normal honeycomb if you want, but I just decided to do that because I hate campers. So standard airlock. You got your shotgun traps guarding it. You come into your front of your base. You've got 2 sleeping bags. Your level 3. Behind it, a locker kit and your window. Over here you've got storage. Over here you got more storage, and your jump up to your roof, as well as your access to your turret pod. And then this is actually the triangle that is the bunker. So this whole top here is metal, so they're gonna have to blow through this at some point. They'll probably go through one of these 2 doors if they take the door path. But you go down into the first layer of bunker, so that's a bunker. This is another bunker. This is the more traditional stability bunker from 2 raised triangles. You've got your level 2 in here with furnaces, more furnaces here, and then you go into here. Here's the core. It's essentially a 1x1. You've got 2 large boxes here. You got your vending machine, and then you got 3 large boxes above you. You got your vending machine bunker. So you basically just open the door. You should be able to access TC. And then you've got this piece of twig right here, which is holding up your roof. This is what the God bunker is built out of. So you've got essentially a wall and a half, and it carries stability from this door frame up to this twig, and then up to the ceiling above. So when you break the twig here, we'll break this one as well. That'll remove the first bunker. You no longer have the stability to support that triangle. So that is essentially how it works. And as you know, triangles and squares hold their stability differently, and it took me a bit of messing around with the build out to figure out how to get it to work with a 1x1, but I've essentially been able to do it, and yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. So next I'm going to show you basically like a starter unit. So there you go. This is what it looks like. Pretty standard looking 1x1. Most people are gonna look at this and be like, oh, this is not worth raiding. And for anyone who does try to go ahead and raid it, they're gonna probably flame raid through these 2 wooden doors or 2 wooden walls, and then get met with this and probably give up, hopefully. So that's where that stability bunker comes in. Kind of nice. Of course, they could still eco-raid this foundation if they wanted to, but you know, early into wipe, you're probably not going to have to deal with that. And you'll probably get enough mats to go ahead and do your upgrades before that happens, hopefully. But yeah, this is what the inside would look like. You could start with just a couple boxes here in your level 1 with your sleeping bag. I like to put a campfire in the middle. And then you've got your TC back here. Same thing. You would just leave this twig here for now in order to keep the ceiling here attached, since you're not going to use that as an exit yet. But you can break this twig. You know, when you log out, you basically just seal yourself in right here. Log out, F1 kill the next day, spawn back on this, break this, and then you're good to go. I don't know why that's doing that. So yeah, next I'm going to show you basically how to build it. So you're going to find as flat as ground as possible, and then I like to try to keep the foundations lower, just because, especially like this, you know, the jump up can be kind of annoying, which that's all this is here for, which is why it's wooden. But if you want to raise the foundation slightly, I don't blame you, because upgrading the triangle that we're going to place down is going to be a pain if you can't reach it from, you know, this position. So maybe do like something like this off the ground, and then go ahead and do your 4 triangles here. Go ahead and upgrade 3 of them. This will be the one that the TC goes on. Don't upgrade this one. Go ahead and do your raised foundations here. So you can see, like, this is going to be kind of a pain to like jump in. So you might have to put like a lowered foundation in this spot, like, temporarily to let you in. That's the only reason why I find it annoying, but you do you. You could put your research table out here or whatever. So once you've got this, you can go ahead and I'm trying to think. Yeah, just go ahead and do 2 standard walls and 2 half walls on top here. And then I would do standard wall and a half wall on top here. And then from here we're going to do our build out. But before we do that, it's important to go ahead and delete this square, which is why we put these 2 triangles down, so that these walls will maintain the stability. So you can actually go ahead and upgrade these if you want. And I would go ahead and do it. Upgrade those, delete that square, keep this triangle here for now, and then you'll build your square, and then go out 9 triangles, and square, delete the triangles, delete this triangle as well, build back with squares, place your triangle, make sure that texture, that blue texture is moving right to left, upgrade it, and then delete your squares, and then build out 9 more triangles. Delete the triangles and the square, build back the squares. Make sure this square gets attached to the twig here. And then go ahead and do a full wall and a half wall. Then standing outside, attach your triangle to the roof, and you might have to move back a little bit, but yeah, basically like that. You might want to build like a jump up or something, like a half wall jump up, to check the stability of this. Make sure it's 26%. It is, so we're good. So from the inside, attach your ceiling, and then make sure it's 6%. That means it's attached to this triangle and not to these 2 walls here. If that's at 6%, you're good to go ahead and upgrade. Well, if I can reach it. There we go. And then we're going to replace the square here, but before we do that, go ahead and place down your door frame here for the TC pod. And then you can go ahead and put a triangle here and upgrade it. Now we can replace that foundation and then close this off. I'm particular about my triangles. Don't want to get splash bug. Go ahead and attach a triangle frame to one of the two side triangles there, and upgrade it, and then make these wood for now. And then you can place your two wooden doors. Create your airlock, and then go ahead and attach half wall here, and you can see that, oh, I didn't do it. Hang on. Oh, we need to place our TC. Forgot about that part. Let's see. Make sure you place TC near to the door, because later we're gonna. Oh yeah, maybe place a door here first. That's helpful. There you go. Now when you place that, you should get 19% stability, and you can close off the roof here. The reason why we attached the door frame before we reattached this square is so that the door frame is always on the correct socket, so that anytime you attach this, it's always going to be on the correct socket to give your ceiling the 19% stability. So you should always be able to get the 19% stability by placing this twig. Yeah, no matter what angle. That's really helpful, because otherwise you have to like look at it and see it shifting between the two sockets, and it's just really annoying. So that's why I place this before I place this back. Then once you've got that, you can go ahead and do your stability bunker. So 3 half walls. Upgrade the top 2. You can delete this one. Oh yeah. Make sure you leave the twig here. Yeah, the stability might go from like 7 to 9. That's okay, as long as it's below, like, I think 12. I think it'll work if you delete it. So no worries. Oh yeah, make sure you delete these two. And then you can honeycomb in your triangle foundations over here. And that's pretty much it for the starter unit. I'll show you a complete one. Got your stability bunker here, your furnaces. Here's the completed starter unit. You've got your sleeping bag, 2 boxes. There you go. Then once you're ready to upgrade, you'll just craft 3 machetes, and you can hatchet out both of these walls and replace this with the full solid stone wall. Then you can put your level 2 and an extra furnace there. So I'll just go ahead and show you what that looks like. So you'll do that. I'm not going to place it, but you'll basically put your level 2 down in there, and then stun that off, and then hopefully you'll have the window blueprint. So you can just do that with some vertical embrasures. It'll let me. There we go. Oh. And I would recommend getting the ladder. Blueprint before you start upgrading so that you can have an easier time going through the chute and getting in and out. So just place a ladder, come up here, start your second floor. Sometimes because of the way that you build it, it'll give you a hard time with these, with placing the door frames. Just kind of move around until you find the spot that works, essentially. Oh. This one's giving me some trouble, it looks like. Oh, there you go. I always like to make sure that my triangle... No triangle splash bug. They really need to fix that. And then you just put your double door or garage door, whatever you have, right here. So you've got your jump up to your roof. So once you're ready to upgrade, or once you're ready to move on to the second floor, I recommend going ahead and upgrading your TC compartment. You're not going to be able to reach this triangle, so don't do what I did here where you can't reach the triangle from the outside, because once you place TC, you can't really reach the foundation. So don't do it like this. Make sure you raise the foundation out of the ground enough to where you can upgrade it from the outside. And then go ahead and upgrade it to armored when you can. Here I did it backwards as well. You want to do the full wall and then the half wall so that you spend less high quality. So like on this one, you can see that I did, well, here I did three half walls, but you could just do a full wall here, and then above it you can just do sheet metal. You don't have to upgrade it to HQM here, so you'll save on materials. But that's essentially it. You can build out your second floor as you get the materials to do it. And then as far as a jump up, it's just a wood square with all wood pieces here. If it's a little bit more raised, you might just have to jump to get up to this part, or you could, do another little piece off of it with like a ramp or something. Whatever you prefer. But yeah, that is my base. I call it the God Chad cabin, or the Chad God cabin, because it's pretty meta. It's pretty OP base. It's 22 rockets, I think, from just about any angle. Yeah, 22 rockets minimum. And it's really cheap. You can pretty much spam these if you want. Upkeep is cheap. Less than 1k, just under 1k stone, 1.6k metal, and 26 high qual. So really cheap. You can spam these. You can make you could build 3 of these near each other and make a compound. Whatever you want to do with them. Spread them across the map. But yeah, that's my solo base. pretty proud of it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more build videos. I have some other stuff that I've built and put on Builder Sanctuary. I can give you the builder code for Builder Sanctuary for this. I'll put it in the description for the video. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.